Man. This is one of those videos on where, like, was a hard video and also was an easy video of getting the understanding of what it is. Like, I'm gonna bring it to y'all real sweet. This is where I'm at living. With regret, we can't take back the hurt we caused. So the point that I'm in life right now, I am definitely going through the things that I've been talking about when I tell you guys the videos that I've been making. I've been everywhere when it comes to every video that I made. I was on the vlog, I was on the day in the life, I was in all of that. So at this point, I really wanted to switch it up and just talk about me and what I'm doing and how I'm living with the regrets and how I'm getting over it. And maybe this video may help one of these men out here that really need it. Y'all women, send it to y'all men as well. Like, and I'm gonna just keep it 100. So we gonna get right into it. And I just want to talk about some things. It's not long, not short, but like, I just want to talk about it. Let's talk about the most thing that men keep buried inside. They, like with me, I regret a lot of things. Like, I took accountability, I apologized. I even started doing the work to grow. I also had setbacks. I had major setbacks. And a lot of late nights that when it was quiet, when I was left alone, my thoughts, the feelings that I still had, I still felt everything that I did wrong when it came to just people in general. Like, and especially in relationships. Like, I regret a lot of things that I did, the way I lived and the life that I did choose to walk in that path. It's the weight on my chest. It's the guilt, the voice that whispers that I can't take back the things I said. Like, the things that made people feel a particular way about me. That's the regret that I have. The things that I didn't mean to say while I was in that anger stage or I was upset. And if you don't learn how to face it, it'll eat you alive. It'll definitely eat you alive. And I can honestly say that. And it's like, the regret, it shows up when all of the dust settles. Like, everything that you did in your life, that's when the regret riddle really hits you, when the damage has already been done. And you finally, like, clear-headed enough to see, like, all the BS that you have done as a person, as a man, or as an individual. And it's not admitting you're wrong. It's about realizing you hurt someone who trusted you, who put their trust of their heart in your hands, and you did nothing with it. It's seeing the pain you caused and knowing you can't undo it. Like, those are some major things in life that us men, we don't realize, like the damage of the things that we do that we can't take back. Like, no amount of sorries will rewind that clock that will help us on the things that we've done. No deep quotes on Instagram, no deep quotes on Facebook, none of that. None of that is gonna clean up the mess that we have created. You can take back the moments when you raise your voice, like you think you can, but you can't even take back that. You cannot take back those moments because, like, here's a saying that I've been saying, but I haven't been living by. Words are like bullets. Once they come out, you can never take them back. You can't unsend a text, a nasty text. You can't undo the look in her face when her heart broken, like, in front of you. Like, you can't do that. And for y'all men out there that's doing it, like y'all need to stop. We always talk about we love a person, but we're still out here doing that BS. And I just feel that it's crazy. Sometimes you get to make it right sometimes. And sometimes they move on. But a lot of the times when we make it right, we still be on the same thing that we were on that caused us to get into it. Sometimes those doors stay closed. Sometimes you get a second chance. And it's still hard. And it's still hard. And you're left with just you to realize that all the things that you've been through and all the things that has made it hard for your life, you caused it on yourself. Let me tell you something, what regret does to me, what regret does to men. Like, I'm gonna say this, like, see, this is where most men fall apart because we're taught to move on fast. Some of us, to distract ourselves, keep moving, just keep moving, just keep moving. I know you hear the saying, just don't stop, just don't stop. Go to chasing something new so we don't have to sit with the loss. I feel all of that is some BS. I think that makes it worse. That makes it worse. Like, that regret still ain't gonna disappear. It follows you. It sits with you. And if you never deal with it, you carry the pain into everything that you're doing next. Next person, next woman, next man, like you gotta face it. You gotta have those hard conversations with yourself, or you gotta have those hard conversations with someone else. Like, I really do feel that we fall short. Like, we bring our regrets into the next situation, the next version of yourself. Like, and we suffer from that. That's a major thing. You become a man who grows in every way except emotionally. And trust me, that's not a good way to go. Like, I dropped the ball a couple times on this journey that I've been on. Like, I've grown in other places, but I haven't grown emotionally. And I can honestly say that if you don't grow emotionally, that's where we drop the ball at. And if you don't handle your regrets, it's harder. It's harder on your heart. And also, it blocks your peace. And peace should be a major thing for a lot of us. It became a major thing for me. When my peace is disrupted, I don't move well. I don't move well at all. Like, so before you can go into another situation or anything, like, you gotta face those situations. And the only reason I can say that and stand on that, I've been there. I've apologized. I've owned up to my wrongs. I've told myself I would do better and have done better, but I still dropped the ball. I'm not perfect. Like, I tell you guys, when I come to these videos, I'm not the person to say that I'm the perfect person or I'm here, I have arrived. I haven't done any of that. I'm still going through it. I'm still learning. I'm still teaching myself. I'm still unlearning certain things in certain ways. But none of that erases the pain that I've caused. Just because I'm learning, that pain is still there. That doesn't bring back the moment that I fumbled when I should have been on point. Don't bring that. That doesn't remove the scars I left on someone else. Like, on someone else's heart. It doesn't do that, and it can't do that. And sometimes I feel the weight, the realization that I broke something that I may never get back. And it hurts. And it's hard. It's hard to really look at yourself when you knew the key, you had everything that you was given, but you overlooked it and you didn't care to nurture it. You wanted to live your life your way. Like I said on yesterday in one of my videos, like, there's two sides, there's two rule books. The moment that I had to choose, like, for something, I let it destroy me on my own account of me not doing what I needed to do, me not acting or developing myself. Those are the things where I felt sure that I had it, but I sabotaged myself. And there's some other things like how to live with regret without letting it kill you. Because there were times I wish I was dead sometimes when I was going through the things that I was going through. Like, let me be real with you. Like, you can't fix the past. The past is gone. The future we may never see. The moment, you can't rewrite what happened. You gotta let it go. You can't rewrite anything because you gotta choose to move forward for the better means of yourself. You don't need to erase the regret. You don't need to do that. You need to respect it and know the things that you've done in your life and own it. Take accountability for your actions. Use it. Like I said, I'm not no major therapist. I'm not none of that. I'm just a guy that's been through life and still going through it. Let me remind you, like, again, like we never want things the way it's been going on in our lives, but we don't see past our nose. We gotta accept and never want the things that we've done in our lives again. You gotta let it guide you into becoming the man like you should be, or the vision of the person that you wanna be. Not just for relationships, but for life. Because regret is just wasted pain unless you grow from it. And a lot of us are not growing from it. We hold regret of the things that we've done. We continue to beat ourselves up, and we gotta stop that. And something else I realized that I'm way more like greater than my worst moment. I've had some worst moments in my life. And let me tell you something important. You are more than your worst moments. I can say that because once I started to realize that and understand that, that's when I started the movement. You are way more than the vision that you've created the pain. Like the vision that showed the pain that you lived in, or for whatever amount of time, you're not that person. You're not that person. But you gotta be willing to evolve. Regret doesn't define you. It didn't define me. I'm still trying. What will you do next? That's your next thing. How would your reaction be on the second go round? But you gotta go forward with purpose. You gotta move with purpose. You gotta have your purpose on and your front runner and know what you're really doing and what you're trying to do. You gotta protect what's ahead of you. Because you finally understand what it takes to lose what matters to you. And we lose things that matter to us because we just not seeing it from open-ended. Like, it's to the point of being selfish. You want things our way. Our way. So let the regret wake you up. Let it fuel your growth. Know exactly what has happened to you and know how to fix it. Let it shape the new version of you. Set your new standards. This is how you live with regret. You gotta move on from it. You gotta heal yourself. You gotta fix it. You gotta set new standards. And that's how I deal with it without letting it kill me, because at moments, it was hard. It was very, very, very hard for me. So, like I told you guys, I'm definitely coming in to try to give more advice than just to talk about my problems on these vlogs, on these talking heads or whatever it is. But I'm gonna give some advice to some men. If you're the man who did wrong, right? Who's trying to forgive himself, who's learning to live with the fact that you've caused pain for other people. I see you. I'm living truth. I'm living truth of that. But don't stay stuck in guilt. Definitely don't stay stuck in guilt. Do the work. Put in the work. One day at a time. Show up differently. Show up with purpose. Know exactly where you're going and know exactly what you want to do. Be the kind of man who never becomes the source of any kind of hurt again. For no one. Not for her, not for the world, not for no one. Show up every single day for nobody but for you. Because the only thing worse than regret is doing the same thing that I did, not learning from it.